Hey, Kaidan.
How can I help?
I found this note while we were in there. What do you make of it?
May your name be forgotten. Whatever he did, it was enough to damn him twice.
That's what I was thinking too. I wonder if he actually did do something bad, or if they're just pretending he did, like making it up, but any other thoughts?
I know you said you were born far away from Skyrim.
Yeah.
If you get homesick, let me know if there's anything I can do to help take your mind off it. Alright?
Oh. Yeah, actually, I will.
Back to it then, aye?
Yeah, that's very nice of you. Thank you. But, I mean, Garm makes things better. So, there's that. But, is it...
It's beautiful.
It is really nice today, isn't it? Do we start heading to meet the Greybeards? I don't even know what time it is. Is it smart to make the journey now? Or get some sleep? Especially while we have, like, this private area for the tent, you know what I mean? No, I agree, Garm. But I feel like we were in there for an awfully long time. What do you think? Hey, Kaidan.
How can I be of service?
I just realized that you keep asking about me, but I never ask you about you, which I think social niceties demand that I do that, so tell me about you.
What's got you curious?
Oh, I don't know. What brings you to Skyrim?
I've spent a long time wandering. This is where my feet led me.
There has to be more to it than that, right? It can't just be that simple.
Aye, isn't there always?
Yeah.
To own the truth, I've come back to Skyrim to learn something of my heritage. My bloodline. The few clues I have pointed me here, but it takes time to decode. So I'm paying my way by collecting bounties.
Huh. You don't... Is it... You don't really look like a Nord. But then again, what does a Nord even really look like?
Well, aren't you observant?
I try.
I was raised by a Nord, and as one. But no, that Atmaran ice does not run in my veins. I can't be certain what does.
Oh, we seem kind of similar then. Do you have any family, or is there nobody for you to talk to?
No, not anymore. Perhaps I do have blood kin out there, but I've never known them.
Really? I mean, that would make sense. If it makes you feel better, I've never known my family. I don't actually know if I have family. I think I kind of just spawned into existence one day, but we can't be certain. So you don't even know your own, like if you're a Nord or an Altmer. I mean, like, assuming you know that you're not, like, you know, a wood elf. Like, I feel like that at this point, you're, you know, the ears kind of give that away.
No, I have no voice of the Emperor or dragon skin magic. I don't know the race of my mother. All I have is a hunch, but I need proof.
Proof? Oh, I love searching for stuff. It's almost as much fun as seeing how pretty a corpse most people can make. Do you want some help with it?
You do that?
Yeah.
I suppose I could use the help. The best clue I have is my sword. I'm certain we can find out more in our travels.
Yeah, we'll definitely look out for any thoughts or anything
Alright,
that might connect your sword to your mum. That's a good point. Because you are very attached to that sword, considering you wear it even when you're relaxing. It sure is one pretty morning, Kaidan. I'm glad we slept before we started off on our journey up the mountain. How long do you think it'll take? I've never walked anything like this before, so I'm going to trust your expertise. Is that your allergies acting up again? I think we need to swim across this, right? And then the base of the mountain should be just up ahead. Kaidan, a lot of people don't go up the mountain, right? Like, it's not something heavily traversed. Because I'd rather not run into people. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like the locals here are very chatty people, and that it terrifies me a little in a way that only socialization can terrify the average person. Like, I don't need to talk to people, but people for some reason feel the need to continually talk to us. Which is why I'm glad you're here, because you seem to take on all of that unnecessary socialization that I keep having to go through. You know what I mean? It's just not my favorite. The fact that you just killed a wolf at the base of this mountain before we climb up the, what is it, 7,000 steps, seems like it's an odd omen of sorts, right? I mean, lucky neither one of us really believe in those, but if we did, it would be fitting. It would be very fitting. How long do you think it takes to climb 7,000 steps? Do you think there'll be bones and carcasses on the way up? That's a happy thought. I think that that's the only thing that'll get me through that. I'm guessing it's going to be cold, too. Do you think I have a sweater in my bag? Do I have a sweater? I kind of do. No, I don't think it's going to be any warmer than this, though.
Couldn't have chosen a better day for traveling.
Honestly, sometimes I think you say that just to be nice, but we just found a dead body on the way up. Huh. Oh, a torch. That's gotta be a... Okay, so maybe the wolf that you had to kill, well, not, like, the greatest thing that, like, it started off right away right there, but dead body. Maybe the wolf killed him. Oh, I wonder if it was the wolf that had killed him. Wouldn't that have been interesting? Kind of poetic then, too, that you ended that wolf's life. You got him justice. Maybe he hadn't fully moved on to the afterlife yet and saw the justice that you got him and can now rest easier, Kaidan. Look at the nice things that you do for people. Where did he go? Garm, you stay with me. Well, I don't know what we're gonna find up this mountain. I'm guessing a lot of wildlife. I don't know how these are 7,000 steps, though. No, like, the sun is definitely trying to come through. These clouds aren't allowing it, though. But, like, the steps aren't every spot. You know? Is Kaidan still down there? Like, these are steps, but then this is just flat. But, like, does this... I don't think this counts as a step, but this counts as a step. Odd. I don't think the people who built these stairs really knew what they were doing about structural integrity, and I think they more just wanted to be cute and have something called, like, 7,000 steps, which is cool. I will definitely say that. However, probably unnecessary in some ways. There probably was a better way to do this, Garm. Not that I know anything about architecture or stairs, but still. Maybe that's an area we should research. We never really research anything like that, and now the more that I think about it, the more that might be where education is lacking. Maybe we would appreciate the Draugr areas more if we understood that more, you know? Garm? Okay, well, did you say Kaidan's lost? It's a set of stairs, Garm. He can't get lost, honey. Okay, well, I'm sure he'll find us in a minute. Oh, I wonder if this wolf and the other wolf have been friends.
Hell yeah!
Oh, you caught up? Just in time for another wolf killing? That must be your specialty now, Kaidan, considering you've already admitted that you... Bless you? Like spiders? Is that the cold this time, Kaidan, or is this something else? Like allergy still. Once again, we should probably... Another wolf. Get you to see a healer. Where are you, little wolf? Garm, do you want this wolf? I guess I'll take this wolf.
You asked for it.
No, I didn't. The wolf did, though. If that counts for anything. The wolf absolutely asked for it when he tried to bite me. I don't take well to being bitten. By wolves. Or humans. Or anything like that. I just... It seems like, I don't know, it would hurt. I mean, then again, though, I haven't tried that kind of experiment yet, so maybe there's something there. Garm, honey, are you going to play with that dead wolf while we keep going?
We should look for game while we're out here.
Game? Oh, like hunting for food? Oh, yeah, I mean, you can feel free to pop off and do whatever you want in that respect while we're here. I'm good, but if that's something you'd like to do, feel free. Look at this. It's pretty up here, though. Definitely cold. Not as cold as I was anticipating, though. I think it's because it's still such a sunny day. And it's interesting that they left all the markers, too. And then What is this architecture, though? Like, what is this versus that? That's Nordic, but what is this? What was that? What are you two doing? What did you find, Garm? Okay. Oh. More wolves. Okay. You said you were gonna hunt game. I didn't necessarily anticipate it being a wolf, but I mean, whatever works for you. Kaidan, do you know anything about the Greybeards that you can tell me while we're going up there?
Days like this, it feels good to be out of the city.
Well,
Away from people.
yes. Yes, away from people. Oh, that's my favorite part of being out of the city, is the away from people part. I'm so glad you understand. It would be awful if I traveled with you and you were very much team people. But what do we know? They have not the gift of the voice, but they can use the voice. And they summoned me. I mean, their voice has to be powerful enough that I heard it all the way in Whiterun. The question is, would I have heard it anywhere that I was, or... Oh, that's a long way up.
I've seen my share of Tamriel. Nothing compares to the wilds of Skyrim. She's as beautiful as she is dangerous.
Yeah, you've mentioned that, Kaidan.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to Hrothgar.
Oh, thank you. We've already encountered some, so it should be better for you on the way down. That is a steep set of stairs, Kaidan. This part seems very steep. So that's where she stopped. Is it normal to stop there? Like, if you're not gonna go see the Greybeards, is that the typical, like, halfway pilgrimage, maybe? Where do we
Very peaceful here.
A little too peaceful for my liking. No corpses. Not a single set of bones. No skeletons. No nothing. Like, yeah, we've come across wolves and goats and that random woman, but nothing that tells a story. Nothing that shows any history of the mountain except for the mile markers. Weird, right? I guess we'll keep going this way. It has to be the right way. Oh! Hey, look at what I found. Is it gonna come down or is it just gonna stay up there? Okay. Well, there we go. Garm, are you gonna play with the frost troll, honey? You didn't really get to the last time. I feel like I did the majority of the frost troll by myself. Foos! What? This one seems to want to play. I don't have a blade. Garm has teeth. I have fire. Ice sometimes. Anything good in here? Oh, Kaidan, I have your arrows to give back to you. Another one of those shrines. Look at that view, though. That's insane. Yeah, and I think we're still only going up higher?
I'm bloody knackered. I don't mind telling you that.
You're what? Are you tired? You're tired. I mean, I'm very tired too-ish, but I mean, we should be almost there at this point. I haven't counted steps though, of you. Oh, interesting. We're going down instead of up. It's always a nice reprieve, Kaidan, when you can like walk down instead of straight up. But this rock seems like it's almost the last big bit, but I could be very wrong. They didn't really give me any insights onto the trip, just that it is a long walk and that they envy us for it. Seems weird, right? Envying us for walking up the steps again when they could easily do it themselves. I mean, most of them are busy, have day-to-day lives, and I know, but if this is something that you enjoy, why wouldn't you just make the time for it? I don't understand people. Especially those that just complain endlessly. Which seems to be everybody in the inns and taverns in Skyrim. Have you noticed that, Kaidan? None of them ever go with like fun, happy stories of like decapitating somebody that did them wrong. It's always just them complaining. Anywho. Oh.
Offering solitude of being in the open wilds.
I don't know if I call this the wilds, Kaidan. Look at it. It's huge. It's... What kind of... I don't think I've seen this architectural style. It doesn't fit the Nords, and it doesn't fit really anything else we've seen, but I guess we made it. Unless the mountain goes higher, which I assume it does, but at least we've made it to the Greybeards. Oh, what's that? People leaving offerings of sorts. Oh! People leave offerings to the Greybeards?
Damn. That was a lot of steps.
Yeah, it was.
To think we have to bloody go back down them later. Oh, at least there's an inn with a nice ale waiting for me below.
We could make that happen, Kaidan. I'm sure we could get you ale on the way home. Okay. We're here. We're gonna be nice. As nice as the three of us can be. And we're not going to threaten to decapitate anyone right away. But if things get out of hand, feel free to just behead people. And then we'll study their corpses. Kind of sounds like a perfect end to a day, so let's go. Interesting. There's a lot more of them than I was anticipating.
So,
Yeah?
a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age.
Yeah. You call me Dragonborn. What does that mean exactly?
First, let us see if you truly are Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice.
You want me to demonstrate a dragon shout?
Strike us with the power of your voice.
Literally? You want me to just use it on you? Foos! Like that?
Dragonborn.
Yeah.
It is you. Welcome to High. I am Master Angir. I speak for the Greybeards.
Lexi.
Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
Who are you? What is this place? I only came out of curiosity and nothing more.
We are the Greybeards, followers of the Way of the Voice. You stand in High Hrothgar, on the slopes of Kinarith's sacred mountain. Here we commune with the voice of the sky, and strive to achieve balance between our inner and outer selves.
Balance between the two. I want to find out, what does it mean exactly to be Dragonborn? Is it... No, I agree, Garm, but is it a state of being? Is it just a title and nothing more? What makes somebody a Dragonborn? Certainly it has to be something beyond being able to use a dragon shout.
We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have sought to guide those of the dragon blood that came before you.
You mean I'm not the only Dragonborn? That would make sense. How else would you know what a Dragonborn is if I was the only Dragonborn and then just showed up?
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind. Whether you are the only Dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say.
Revealed? Alright. Well, let's see what you can teach me.
You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger.
Okay.
Master Einarth will now teach you Ro, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Ro means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Ro.
Okay. So you just want me to learn it like I learn it normally? But there's no noise, no chanting, so I can still learn it without that? Odd. Why?
You learn a new word like a master. You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Ro.
We can share understanding? How?
Now, let us see how quickly you can master your new thum.
Okay. Do you want me to just use it?
Force! Ro!
Use your Unrelenting Force shout to strike the targets as they appear.
Targets? Oh. Oh, that's what you mean.
Force! Ro!
That like that?
Well done. Again.
Is this supposed to be difficult?
Force! Ro!
No, sincerely though, why go through all of
You learn
this?
quickly. Once more.
Sure. This just seems like a waste of everybody's time.
Force! Ro!
Impressive. Your thum is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn.
So what happens now?
We will perform your next trial in the courtyard.
The courtyard.
Follow Master Bori.
Which one of you is... that must be Bori. Kaidan, any thoughts before we go through?
What can I do for you?
I just didn't know if you had anything you wanted to say before I go and learn more.
That book you gave me,
Yeah.
The Amulet of Kings. It's fascinating.
Oh, you had a chance to read
Did
it?
you know that the red diamond symbol on the Penitus Occultus armor is an homage to the amulet?
No, I didn't. No, that's actually really cool. Oh, I can't wait to hear what else you've learned.
Well, moving on.
Yeah. No. Do that again. Share more about what you've read. Alright. I guess we're gonna go outside and see what this Bori can teach us.
That shout looks like a quick way to end an argument.
Doesn't it, though? Doesn't it? And there's a third part of it. It would definitely end an argument completely. But at the same time, if you did that with somebody that... Wait, I have a question. If I did that shout on somebody that was completely bleeding out and almost dead, would it give me an entirely different set of blood spatter as I pushed them, like, forcefully? Like across the room or something like that? Like, would I just get droplets of blood everywhere? Or would they move too fast for the blood to really, like, leave a trail? Like, you know what I mean? Like, would it almost be like... I guess it would depend on where... No, where the cut is. No, you're right, Garm. Like, it depends on where. What side of the body, how bad it is. We have so much to test out. And then, what if we did the cauterization test with it too? Like, what happens if you force pushed someone far enough away that they were stunned, and then we should add that to the list of you, like, chopping off like heads with a heated sword, just for science. We're here.
We will now see how you learn a completely new shout.
Okay.
Master Bori will teach you Wuld, which means whirlwind.
Whirlwind. Same thing as before, just step up to it.
You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thum.
Hear it in myself? Is that what I'm actually hearing when I hear the noise?
Master Bori, and he will gift you his knowledge of Wuld.
You can really breathe up here. The air is so fresh and pure.
Now we will see how quickly you can master a new shout.
Okay.
Master Hrothgar will demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn.
I look forward to seeing this.
Master Bori. Vex! Wuld! Now it's your turn.
Okay.
Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your Whirlwind Sprint to pass through before it closes.
Alright, let's see how this works then.
I like it here.
Well, that was easy. Was that supposed to be difficult? I'm not trying to be that person, but I'm waiting for the challenge or whatever it was that you felt I needed the time and energy to come up here and learn from you all, because I feel like outside of the shouts, I haven't really learned anything.
Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself...
Well, I appreciate the sentiment. What's next?
You are now ready for your last trial.
Last trial?
Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ustengrav.
Where is that?
Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
All right. Before I go, though, why are the dragons returning? Does it have anything to do with me, or do I have something to do with the dragons returning?
No doubt, the appearance of a Dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Okay, that doesn't help at all. Surely there's something more you can tell me at this point.
There is indeed much that we know that you do not. That does not mean that you are ready to understand it. Do not let your easy mastery of the voice tempt you into the arrogance of power. That has been the downfall of many Dragonborn before you.
The fact that you assume that my questioning comes from a place of wanting more power and not simply understanding speaks volumes as to what you and your organization pretty much stand for, which I find troubling. Why are there only 4 of you?
5. Our leader, Parthenax, lives alone on the peak of the throat of the world. When your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him.
Open the path? So when can I meet him?
As I said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him.
That's an extremely ambiguous amount of time. Will you tell me about the Greybeards then?
We study the way of the voice, according to the teachings of our founder, Jürgen Windcaller. Very few are permitted to study with us here at High Hrothgar. But in your case, Dragonborn, it is a privilege to guide you towards mastery of your voice.
But how does one become a Greybeard? Like, do the others not talk? Why haven't I heard from them?
Their voices are too powerful for anyone not trained in the way to withstand. Even a whisper could kill you.
Just from saying something basic as hello? Oh, that's, well, that's an interesting bit of information. Who was Jürgen Windcaller exactly? I've never heard of them.
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
So, you're telling me that you all have this ability, and you thoroughly believe that you know it / should study it more to appease the gods that clearly don't care about any of you if the state of Skyrim is to go by? Huh.
Sky above, voice within.
Yeah, that's certainly one way to live. Thank you for the conversation.
It's actually quite beautiful here.
Yeah, anything you want to talk about before we start back down the mountain?
What can I do?